Hi, I'm Ashley Bass. I'm a product manager at Mural.
Hi, and I'm Julie Mannheimer, and I'm a product designer here at Mural.
And today we're going to talk about a process that we went through where we used Mural to conduct customer research, capture customer research, and synthesize it, share information out with our team, build a customer journey map, and then move from that map toward designing and delivering some enhancements and upgraded features for our customers. This is a customer experience journey map template that we started from. And here is a copy of that blank template.
The great thing about and powerful thing about using Mural to capture notes is that there's no need to, it's super easy. It's right there. You don't have to go back in and retype those notes. So one of the things that we did was after we synthesized all those notes, we pulled these into the customer journey map. Obviously, we've rewrote some of those things, but it made mapping out the customer journey super easy. One of the great things about using a customer journey map is being able to point out, what actions they're taking, how they're feeling, and their current pain points. And then from those pain points, Ashley sat down, hey, this is an opportunity for us to enhance this pain point. And so everything is listed together in this, which is also great to share out with stakeholders and anyone else in your team.
Make sure that you do think about writing down and articulating people's thoughts and feelings and pain points, right? Because you really want to capture that. The goal of doing this work is ultimately to enhance a feature or build a product or a feature that removes pain. And so when you're sharing this out with your team and for yourself, it's really useful to make sure that you are thinking about the thoughts, the feelings, and the pain points. But to do things like using icons or using different colored sticky notes is a great way to really make those things pop and make them present, because this is an artifact you're going to come back to and then move into the next step of actually design and define your feature. You can see we do have things like icons, different colors, arrows. So this was something that we, Julie and I sat together for a couple of hours and took that research information. And, it took us a little while to get it all in the right place. The great thing about using Mural for this was that we were able to slide those sticky notes around as all of a sudden new patterns would occur to us while we were talking through. And then we, during the course of doing that, started to do things like use colors to really represent pain or neutrality. And I felt like that helped us then communicate this out to our team in a way it was really easy for them to recognize what was going on. And as you'll see here, as I zoom back, is that we did copy and paste that templated journey map, which worked really great, was exactly what we needed. But there were other components of that template that we didn't need. So it has personas on it, for example, but we had our postcards from the field. So a tip here is that it's very easy to copy and paste things out of Mural templates or out of one Mural and into another Mural. You simply, take the parts of the canvas that you want and, Command or Control C and copy paste, like your typical copy paste action will work here. And so we combined our journey map with our postcards and a few other artifacts that we use here at Mural that we thought would be really helpful. Again, our goal here was to capture the information for ourselves so that we could then start designing and defining the enhancements we wanted to build. But also we knew this would be a tool for sharing our work and sharing our customers' point of view with other people in the organization. So that's why we designed this Mural the way we did.
From a design perspective, lots of white space. So making sure there's a lot of important information here. So what Ashley's showing is really encompassing of research from what happened at the beginning to pretty much the end of this, which is postcards from the field, themes that we pulled out, jobs to be done, and the user journey map.
People could use the outline over on the right-hand side if they were really interested in revisiting the journey map or the postcards or something like that. And then also made it easy, again, because our team is distributed around the globe, we're often working asynchronously. This mural got paired with a recording. And when Julie presented the recording, I think what I have often found, and I think you did this as well, Julie, is you can use the outline to really help you talk through your mural, so that when you're sharing it, you're sharing a recording, you're sharing a mural, and you have a really good, sort of talking points that it's easy for someone to follow along as they're listening.
That's actually a great point. I actually use the presentation mode when I record back, because our team, we're working asynchronously. So I use this especially when I record, for people to kind of review this whenever. Presentation mode is a lifesaver, and presentation mode works well with the outline feature.
The whole purpose of doing this work is to turn it into requirements, to turn it into user stories, to sit with the development team and start to take this information and use it to build a better experience for our customers. So we were able to do that with the team. And then we were able to take advantage of a new feature in Mural, which is the ability to send information directly to Jira, which is where we actually capture our backlog, refine our work, break down our stories for the development team. So after we had this journey map pulled together, we were able to sit and ideate on some of the feature ideas and some of the user stories that we would actually start building with the team. And having this Jira integration made populating that backlog in Jira from this mural really simple, super easy to use feature, and really, really helpful if your team is using Jira to define and break down and deliver your work for that delivery component.